tells you the motive of the complainant. So this is about teaching somebody a lesson, because if it was something genuine, they could have come for him either yesterday or today morning. And because they know that they cannot produce him in court tomorrow, they might want to have him for Saturday and Sunday, so that atoke Monday asubuhi. Yeah, but I think Malisafi has said that is on his way. I think what we should focus on, is how Malisafi can be able to get police bail, so that he can be out of the station at the earliest, if possible tonight, because I don't see any investigation that is going to be conducted during tonight or during the weekend. This is purely malicious. It's purely malicious. I don't know what's the charge. I don't know what has been written in the witness statement or anything. But from my analysis, I think this is this is something which is malicious. And even if you hear how the complainants are talking, whatever we are experiencing here is a matter of financial muscle. For somebody to say that he or she has deployed two lorries to go and arrest somebody, it's just an expression of might. It's no longer about the criminal act that this person has actually committed. So yes, anaweza kuwa na makosa, alikuwa ameita mtu ametukana mtu ama amefanya makosa, but I think there's a prudent way of handling things. At the end of the day, we'll come back here as TikTokers. So when you get to the station, see whether there's anything that can be done tomorrow. Kama tunaweza pata police bail, Malisafi atoke. Kama ni if there's a charge sheet, tuone kama ataproduciwa kotini on Monday, asomewe mashtaka, akubali ama akatae, apatiwe bail ya kotini, kisha kesi ianze, ama kama ataitikia lipe fine ama whatever it is. But I think let's see whether we can arrest the situation by tomorrow. Malisafi atoke, and then sasa we pick it up from Monday. There's nothing much that we can do in between the weekend.
Ni face mimi. Hizi mambo za show off, sijui polisi 10 na kijana mdogo kama ule, ni nini hizo sasa? Kwani polisi moja angeweza tu kwenda mshika, ama ni kujionesha kwa sasa tuko Ulaya, tuko na pesa na mnatumia credit? Hamjazilipa zile credit zenu. Focus kulipeni credit kwanza, na mwenda msumbue vijana wenyewe huko nyumbani kule bara kule
excuse me, some of us don't
excuse me, we kick kwanza na ku unfollow wewe.
Unfollow. Situkana nangi.
Unajifanya una hela wewe, hizo hela zako mama unaenda kule ukatumanisha wale watoto mayatima kule wakasifanyia kazi.
Guys, I want to say something very quick and drop, because I'm not here to stay. I'm a moderator, so behave. Na nime drop huyo mtu amentukana because I don't have time to insult people. So yes, Malisafi is going to be arrested. I'm so happy that Churchill is here, and Churchill, you've made a lot of points. To be sincerely, I've never been Malisafi platform. I've never been there even as a guest, and I'll never be there. And I don't hate him. But where he went wrong is to insult me. Na simjui, at least angeniita kando anyambie, I just want maybe to address you or something. It is something else. Mtu kama Pitazi kuja hapa nifungulie life anitukane. Mimi siwezi fungulia mtu mwenye sijai tukana nimtukane, So the thing is, I am not the only complainant on this case. I am the second party. I want Churchill. I'm telling Churchill for him to know as a lawyer, because I think you are a lawyer. I don't know, but I'm a second party from this. There's a main complainant, and there's another one, and there's another one. Malisafi is going to face more than 9 people. Complainant, when you complain, there are more than 9. And to be sincerely speaking right now, I can't do anything because I'm not the only one. So there's a main reporter, and then there is me, and there's another person that I want to mention, and another, and another, and another. And you as a TikToker, let's not side with wrong. When people do wrong, let's try to correct them. We stop behaving as if hawajafanya makosa. I cannot come here. Kama huyo mwenye amesema na niamfollow na nantukana. What was the meaning of that? Did it change anything? It will not change anything. You're trying to make sure that this person can never change. It is high time we start changing our people and tell people when they are wrong, so that next time wasirudie. So I'm going to make things clear and tell you I'm a second party on this. There is the main person, and then there is me, and then there is another one and another now. So Malisafi is facing more than 9 complainants. So his case is piling and piling and piling and piling. And I'm going to tell you the truth today. He has lawyers, and everybody in that party, we do have lawyers, big lawyers. So it's high time he start controlling his mouth. It's high time he start respecting people. It's high time we start correcting people when they are wrong. Okay, so it's a group of many people here who have gathered together with their evidence, send our lawyers, try to do all these things, talk to those people who are needed on this case, and move forward. So he should lower his ego and come back here and start behaving as a mature man. We do not want to be disrespected, and I'm not going to disrespect anybody. So if you want to unfollow me because I've arrested him just because he insulted other women or he insulted me, well and good. You don't feed me. You don't give me anything. I did not even ask you to follow me at the first place. So it's high time we start correcting people when they are wrong. We cannot call a spade. We cannot call a spoon a spade. And as I said, I am not the main. There is somebody else and somebody else and somebody else and another and another and another. So his case is piling. Files are piling and piling and piling and piling. So I'm not going to say sorry because I've not wronged anybody. I was wronged and other people were wronged.
Yeah, thank you, Kiki, for that clarification. Actually, I didn't even know that you are a complainant in that matter.
I'm not the only one touching.
Guys, munaweza nisikiliza.
Geoffrey, just a minute. Just a minute. I think it's also high time that we also be accountable for our own actions, because, you might say something, it might not go well with somebody else, and you might say something and somebody else might be comfortable with it. I think we also need to be responsible we need to be accountable for our actions. And as you've said, this matter is actually taking the right course because it's the legal course of action that has just started. And I think also we should also refrain from being passionate about this case, because at the end of the day, there's a complainant and there's the defendant now, who is Malisafi. I think now it's an issue of the complainants versus Malisafi. It's not an issue of TikTokers versus the complainants. So we have to be very practical. We have to be very mature about this issue, because I think the more people continue to antagonize the complainants, the more it's going to be hard for this matter to be sorted. Because if you are saying we have videos, we have recordings, and we have everything, it will be very hard for Malisafi to actually win such a case. So
Cyberbullying. I know you, Churchill.
Yeah.
You know what is cyberbullying when it gets to court.
Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you
Hizi vitu mnaongea hapa hata sina. Kama unajua TikTok unatusiwa, unafanya nini TikTok?
It was the same. This is the
we
same.
cannot solve issues tukiwa na watu kama kina Geoffrey.
It was the same issue that Chira was facing against. It was the same issue that.
Let me say it before you talk. Let me say it, Churchill, in front of 5,000 people. I do not have problem with Malisafi. He addressed me in public, okay? Huku kwa social media. He called me all those names. Remember, I've never been in his platform before in my life since I got to TikTok.
Yeah.
What was the reason for him to call me those names? just because I'm close to Cindy. Does that make any sense? Was he supposed to do that?
No, that was wrong. And actually, it's better
that was
I
wrong. And people are failing to tell somebody when, if somebody is wrong, let's try and correct their mistakes. So if he gets here and says, sorry, I do not have problem with him, it's a matter of saying, hey, me, I'm out.
I have a question. Kiki,
I understand you, and also
forgiving him is not a big deal. Let him come and say sorry, as simple as that. I do not want to disrespect anybody. I don't want to be disrespected either.
Niko swali for either Churchill or Kiki. One of you guys, huh? I understand you guys what you're doing ni unajaribu ku solve something. But what do you solve by bringing another problem? For example, mnaweza sema you're trying because akona ego, but really and truly, hata ukijangalia deep down, you're using the power that you have kumshika. Because tusidanganyane, everybody has a freedom of speech. Mtu anaweza sema kitu yote kuume. Na mtu anaweza, mimi by the way, kusema ukweli, Malisafi amenipasha. Na tunakuanga tu sawa tukieleza Geoffrey. Ananipashanga, napanda juu tunaongea, and we move on. But if you take it personal, kuna vitu zingine if you take it personal, it becomes an issue. And then now you're using your power that you have kumshika.
As I said, because, Mr. President, I am not the main complainant. I am adding my file on top of it, and somebody else on TikTok is also adding another file. Another person adding another file. So is these things are piling and piling and piling. For me, it's not a big deal to take myself out of it. He's coming here, he will come live and he will tell you who arrested him. Okay? So, for me, I'm just like a second party. And as I said, forgiving him is not a big deal. But again, cyberbullying ni mbaya sana. Kama tuko na makosa, tunasema tuko na makosa. You guys, last time when I arrested Baba Wangeshi, mlisema nilimharibia maisha. Sahi ya huyu yaribike kabisa. What will you do?
And Prezo, what I'm saying is that
Churchill, TikTok is for fun, not for insulting.
Yeah.
Churchill, I saw Nyako recently crying because of all the mistakes she's been doing on TikTok. She said sorry and she said she's not gonna insult people anymore because she realized her mistake.
Sure. And there's no harm in apologizing.
There's no harm in apology. Yes. Wacha ni wa mute nyinyi mnasema hapa shuka. Mtaniambia kama niko kwenu.
And I think that's the what Malisafi.
Before you misbehave, just know I'm a moderator here.
Because I believe he was given a chance to like apologize for whatever he had said. And I think his failure is now what has escalated to, this
his
issue.
Ego. Let's say ego, not failure.
Yeah, so you guys, we are all adults, and at some point you all have to be accountable for actions. Not everybody will take it lightly. The gimmicks and the jokes that we normally have here on TikTok, some of those are normally very hurting to some people, and to just do or done anything to you, such things comes with reputational damages and what have you. So
actually, let me tell you, I'm not even going to be mentioned in that police station. If you don't know, the plan here is to take Malisafi there. No matter how many lawyers Malisafi is gonna have, we've got beautiful and good lawyers who have good brains. To be sincerely akifika kotini, you will remember this. He's not gonna have even a cash bill. It is something that I'm gonna tell you 5,000 people. I do not want to punish him. I do not want to do anything. But the people behind all these things, they are powerful than me. So if you say we are using money, there's no money that is being used here. It is that you guys mnatukana watu wa mjui, background zao mzijui. So at least, let me tell you what is going to happen. Ata yo kutolewa station. Not unless niseme it is fine. Ama huyo mwenye amempeleka. But if not, believe you me, there's nothing you're going to do. It is high time we start correcting people's mistakes, Churchill. It is high time we start telling them when they are wrong. It is high time we start respecting one another. If you say it's about power, to be sincerely, there are people that Malisafi has insulted in here na hawajui ni watu wa aina gani. If you say it's about money, ati tunatumia credit cards, sijui US, me, to be sincerely, you can go to my background check. I don't use those bullshits. For those who are asking for me to forgive him, I do not have problem with forgiving Malisafi. Let him come here and say sorry. Simple. A word of sorry, it's enough. Churchill, how much does it cost us to say sorry?
It doesn't cost anything. And you know, me my major issue is the people are really inciting Malisafi, but they really don't know what he's really in for. You know,
a wrong is a wrong.
That's the problem. So I think to be fair to Malisafi, this is a matter that you know, we ought to negotiate out of court, because.
And what has shocked me, Churchill, is that Malisafi said he didn't know. He never knew he insulted me. And the clips are all over on TikTok.
Yeah. Once those charges are read, and you know, he's denied bail terms or bond, he's going to be alone. We're not going to be there with Malisafi. And trust
Let me tell you, there will be no cash bill for him. Not unless he said sorry. And I'm done saying so.
Mimi naambia tu mapema. Mjua hata mkika mkosa kwa cash bill yake. Mbinguni mtu akiwa cash bill. Mzoe hiyo. Imeenda.
Say no to cyberbullying from today. Naweza tu mhurumia tu kwa sababu tu kuna mtu tu ameninbox tu, mtu tu naheshimu tu hii TikTok. Nimeona tu message yake, naweza tu mhurumia tu for now. Yaani huyu mtu sijui ni kwa nini ameninbox. Why? Eneza injili Churchill. Watu waache kutukanana hii TikTok.
No, maybe haiwezi isha, but people should just know that actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. You know, it might not be the first, it might not be the last case. But at some point, the things that we normally say or do will definitely catch up with us. I'm normally not proud when, you know, I go through the timeline and I see some things, because I normally put myself in the feet of maybe our daughters, our nieces, our nephews, you know. When they scroll through the timeline of the FYP, are they going to be proud that this is something that my dad or my mother stood in front of the camera and said, mbele ya watu, you know? So in as much as kunaweza kuwa na ubanta TikTok and what have you, you also have to be alive to the fact that the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. You might not go to court, you might not, somebody might not charge you, but your actions definitely will catch up with you at some point. But in my opinion, I think, you know, this is a matter that, you know, somebody just need to apologize. And it's a matter that we ought to settle it out of court. That is just by agreement of the parties, if at all they're going to agree to reach an amicable settlement. Because also you understand that once this matter is in court, we are not going to be allowed to talk about it here in a public platform.
Anyway, sijasikia zile vitu tumesema because I was on a phone call. Guys, mimi siko kwa hiyo story tena. Let him just... I'm done. Actually, I am done. I was making a phone call. Kuna mtu amenitext na amenipigia direct. So, there are people that we respect out here and the people that we do listen to. Let him deal with other people. Myself, I'm out because I think he's going to suffer for long. If they want to come out and say, yes, we are the one then me I'm out. So to be sincerely speaking, I don't think it's good. Najua hiyo jina linita ni mbaya. By the way, it has affected my family, especially baba watoto wangu. Oh, kuna mtu amenimute. Who is that? Just now I'm a moderator. If you mute me again. Yeah, so Churchill, I think I just received a call from anyway, I received a call from somebody that I respect so much, and I'm done with his. So Malisafi wapelekana na wengine, me I'm out. I've forgiven him. If you want to come and say sorry, it's okay. But if he continues to insult women, just don't nitachangia, and I'll make sure he's been punished for.
Excuse me, Kiki. Malisafi station wamebadilishwa, wanapelekwa Ngatarongai right now, ndio wameingizwa kwa gari. And that's it.
Muongeleshe. Hizi matusi kubwa kubwa watu wawache. I have forgiven him and I'm gone. And I've made a call. So huyo mwenye amemshikisha asonge na yeye mbele. I'm gone. Guys, bye. Property Malisafi is due to my president, and then mumwambie, haambie wenye wengine wanampeleka mbio huko, hawaambie pole. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that consideration, and I hope the same will apply to the other complainants, and I hope.
Yes. So other complainants, if they are ready to forgive him, let them forgive them. Let him forgive him. For me, I am. That's it. That's fine. I'm okay, and I'm gone. Na hata wengine ameita mal. Na by the way, most of them are not even in Kenya. Are not even in America or Europe. No.
They're here.
Yeah. So I'm gone, guys.